How are you? I am doing very well, and as always, I am just so grateful for all of you. And I can't begin to thank you enough for how good you make me feel throughout every day. So I want to start off by just saying how much I appreciate you. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my blah blah blah. Welcome to my sometimes talking a whole lot about nothing. And I hope you're able to relax with that and that you feel you have a safe place in listening to me and getting a little nurturing out of it. I wanted to talk to you today about flowers. That's right, flowers. Flowers are a big and important part of my life. Here, where we live in California, I can't have many flowers growing outside because the deer will destroy them. We've tried different deer-resistant varieties. We have not really found many that they won't eat, especially in late summer where things are dried up all around these hills here. We're in the Sierra foothills. They'll come and just eat everything. So I can't really have a whole lot of outdoor flowers. I do have a few pots here and there on our back patio. But again, when they're feeling very brave, they come up even onto the patio and they will just decimate my flowers. I've tried sprays, we've tried deterrents, we've tried, water activated, motion activated water blasters. They're so smart, they learn how to get around them and get the flowers. We planted, oh my gosh, we planted these really, really great, like bushy type roses all along our circular driveway. And they do well for the first part of late spring, early summer. But then once everything dries up, they're fair game. So one of the things I did to create a deterrent is I bought a bunch of Halloween motion activated, witches and scary things. And I turn them all on at night around our property, around the house. And so when something walks by, you hear a witch scream or a monster growl or yell. And anyway, it's pretty funny. People who come by, and I've forgotten to turn them off, like the UPS or the FedEx driver, I have these things that pop up and scream at you. So I have to remember to turn those off during the day. I don't know how well they're working, and we also have a problem like right now with raccoons just trying to destroy our lawn to get to something underneath, grubs or something, I don't know. Anyway, this all brings me to this particular company, Rose Forever. They contacted me and said, would you be interested in checking out our flowers? Roses forever. I'm thinking, rose forever? How does a rose last forever? As you can see in some of the pictures I'm going to put in here, I love flowers. My husband is awesome about bringing home lots of flowers, sometimes sending them when he was overseas or something like that, having them delivered, or just at the grocery store, buying them and putting them around the house. We love flowers. When we travel, we, love going to places that have lots of flowers, in the window boxes, the parks, the center squares, beautiful flowers all around the world. Anyway, how do we make them last? The problem is they die, especially grocery store flowers. They die within, 3 or 4 days. They're losing their leaves and starting to stink, even though I change the water. So check out these flowers. It comes in a very, very sturdy box, marked fragile, which is nice. Okay, look at this. Can you see that? This is a velvet box. A round velvet box. So soft. And I don't know if the color is coming through true or not. It's pink. And the gold logo that says Rose Forever. Now let me show you the inside. This is such a beautiful box. Oh, the wafting of that rose smell. These are white roses. Aren't those beautiful? Oh, and they smell so heady and heavy of rose. Oh my gosh. Delicate, but firmly placed in here. So, they're called Rose Forever because of how they're processed and placed in here, and how they do that whole thing. These are supposed to last about a year, an entire year. So let me read to you, put those right there, what the company says about these. Rose Forever is a New York-based rose brand launched in 2019. We design luxurious rose boxes with natural roses that will last for a year as if being freshly picked. We use natural oils to preserve the roses, and the bouquets are handcrafted by professional flower artisans. All the materials we use to cover the boxes are vegan, even the pink suede and black velvet. Our preserved roses in special colors, violets, blacks, and blues, are created through a natural process of pigmentation to keep the rich, intense shade and are allergen free. There is an enormous choice of rose colors and box shapes or materials, so you just have to find your own perfect combination for your interior design. We got inspired by Parisian chic style and have developed multiple design options due to customers and influencers' feedback. So I like what they stand for and how they make these. I was wondering, would it smell chemically? Because I wouldn't want that in my house. And this smells like nothing but rose. So, take off my glasses. Sorry. Anyway, When I send roses to friends or flower bouquets of any kind, I usually upgrade to the best possible bouquet. You know, you order the basic and then you can add this or that, and I always order the best that I can. And I'll get a call or a text or a message, "Thank you so much for the flowers." And I ask, "Send me a picture, I'd love to see them." And I cannot tell you how many times when I've seen the picture, how disappointed and angry I was. Because for the upgrade that I paid for, and the picture that I chose it from, and then seeing what they sent me, it was not the same thing. And I was so disappointed. I know flower design is an individual artistry, but when you buy one thing, especially spending a lot of money, and you expect it to be similar, it's so disappointing when it isn't. And so I've had to make a few phone calls and send a few emails saying, "Oh, no, au contraire. Look at this picture they sent me, and look at what I should have gotten. They're not even close, even if you wait 3 or 4 days for everything to bloom." So I'm not going to call out any of the big flower delivery services, but it's some of the bigger ones, like 3 or 4 of them. And I was, anyway. So I looked online at what they had, because they asked me, "We'll send you what you want if you want to review it." And so this is what I chose. And it is exactly what you saw online. And the thing about this is, if I didn't like it, I don't have to show you, right? But I was really happy with it, because if I sent this to somebody based on what I saw online, I know that's what they're going to get. Okay? And that's important to me. Yeah, for a lot of different reasons. There have been various people that I wanted to get the best flowers for. I had a point to make or an impression to make, and flowers were one way to do that. And when this paltry little thing arrived, I was so embarrassed. So anyway, Rose Forever. I'm going to put the link to this company in my description, as well as right here. And if you use, and I love this, if you use the promo code Jeannie25, you get $25 off. So Jeannie25, spell my name right. Jeannie. Okay, 25. Anyway, I'm very grateful to them for sending those to me. They're not cheap, but you know what? When you want to send something that lasts month for month, you're getting a great deal, because what we spend just even in grocery store flowers, they're dying in 3 days, 3 to 4 days. I'm chucking them out. So if you want to really invest in something beautiful, I really would recommend these. If it's in your budget, and maybe with the discount, it will be. So check them out. As you can see from some of these photos that I'm putting in here, we really are drawn to flowers when we travel, whether it's from, Japan or, Canada, British Columbia, Bouchard Gardens. Oh my goodness, if you ever get a chance to visit Bouchard Gardens, I highly recommend it if you're ever in British Columbia. Paris, oh my gosh, look at these pictures. They used massive flower arrangements for heads. I loved that idea. when we were in Germany, obviously Germany, and lots of villages in France, Holland, Netherlands, all around, people decorate their window boxes, their balconies with these beautiful flowers, and it's, I think, a celebration of the light that we have, the extra light that we have in the spring and summer, coming out of the darkness of winter, the bleakness in some of these areas, and just celebrating life and color. And so that's my little blah 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 about flowers. And anyway, I hope you enjoy this. It's just a blah blah blah. And if flowers aren't something that interests you, my voice can maybe help you just doze off or relax, tune out, space out, unwind, forget the day, and just chill. Ultimately, that is the reason for all of my videos. I know they're not perfect. I know I have sound issues. I know things don't always work out. I am not a techie. I don't know how to work my camera other than hitting record. Sorry, it's true. I've got a couple of lights that make me look better, I think, than in the natural light, and I'm okay with that. They hide some of my extra wrinkles, but that's okay. I'll take it. And if you're still tuned in, I have to tell you something. I called my grandson, my almost 17-year-old grandson, and he said, "Hi, Baba Nini." I said, "Hey, honey." I said, "Guess what I did?" He goes, "What?" I said, "I listened to your advice." He goes, "About what?" I said, "Starting a YouTube channel." "Really?" So I hear him clicking on his phone. And he says, "What's your name?" And I said, "I don't know that I want to tell you." I said, "I don't want you or your dorky friends going on and doing anything or saying anything, goofy, because you're like that." And he goes, "Oh, come on, Baba Nini, I won't. I promise." And so I did. Well, first I was quizzing him, and I said, "How many followers do you think I have?" And he goes, 500. I said, "No, keep going." And he said, 1,000? I said, "No, keep going." So we played that game. And so I said, "Okay, here's my channel name." So he goes to my channel name. I hear, "Baba Nini, that's awesome. Good for you. I'm so proud of you." And I said, "Son, grandson, I owe you thanks for inspiring me to do this." And he said, "No, but you did it." And I said, "I know, but you're the one who told me to." Anyway, we went back and forth. So one of these days I said, maybe I'll have you come on and sit next to me and we can tell some stories. What do you think about that? He's a funny kid. He's a great kid, actually. He's a really great kid, but funny. All my grandkids are. And anyway, I just wanted to let you know. And I told him, "You're the first person besides Papa who knows that I'm doing this. The other kids have no idea. They just don't know." I've mentioned little things about my YouTube. Oh, YouTube, I'll put that on YouTube. Slides right off of them. So anyway, I think it's funny that he knows. Now here's what's funny too. He said, "I won't tell my mom or any of my aunts and uncles. I'll keep it between you and me, Baba Nini." So our secret. And, you know, he's very analytical, and so he's gone on and he's looked at, you know, various analytical things. And it's like, oh, Baba Nini, do you know this? Do you know that? No. So, anyway, I have him in my corner now, and I'm really happy about that. Thank you again. I'll sign off for now and come back to you, I think, in a couple of days. I have something else, and I just wanted to share these beautiful flowers with you. Oh, this is so nice. If you like the smell of rose, oh my gosh. Oh, so good. So now, I bid you adieu. I bid you peace. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.